Now that you have money, you know how to make it, because you can't have money unless you know how to make it. So that at that point, you're like, oh, I can just make it again. Wow. Okay, it's easy. But I think the helping people part is so few people can do it.
People come to Dubai and like, yeah, dinners, clubs, this food, that food. That's how exactly I live my life. It's like, it doesn't really matter to me now. But new money, guys make that money. Oh shit, I got to do this. I have to do that. I have to have that. Watch, look at my new watch.
Yeah. It loses the excitement. And I was having a pretty similar conversation the other day with a friend of ours. And I was saying, it's like the dopamine runs off very fast with materialistic things, right? It runs off very, very fast. But then there's like genuine things which will never run out. Like you genuinely helping someone and not expecting anything other than respect for it.
Yeah.
And I had to think about that. I was like, we don't just help people for helping people's circumstances, right? Because if they were disrespectful, if they were an evil person, obviously we wouldn't. But I think there's something about being just a good person, right? Being a good man. That you've learned how to make money, sure, but I think that's also the important thing. It's now that you have money, you know how to make it, because you can't have money unless you know how to make it. So that at that point, you're like, oh, I can just make it again. Wow. Okay, it's easy. But I think the helping people part is so few people can do it. So very, very few people can truly help people and change people's lives, which is, for me, I think that's one of the reasons I like it and I want to do it, is because so people can do it and from a genuine place where they don't just want to make money from them. And I think that a lot of these, especially these online influencers, right? The ones that are just posting pictures, renting Lambos. Oh, dude, get started. AG, get started, because this is going to be a funny conversation.
Listen, we are on the network, the one of the best network in the world, and it's in that network there are lots of people, influential people. So I don't want to say anything, but in general, like Sterling in the last episode said the same thing, right? It was a very interesting conversation. He said, I truly hate the cycle of uselessness. Like, what do you mean? I understood what he meant. I wanted him to elaborate. What he was saying is that there are people online, or the influencers, who will gather the information from another influencer or someone that like that figure, and they will put their flavors on it, their spices on it, and they pass it on to the audience. And then the information they get is either half cooked or completely false, but it's cool, it sounds nice, and that is passed on to, let's say, 5,000 people, and then they do the same thing. It's a circle of uselessness, and no one's doing anything. That is exactly the true reality of life.
It's true.